bitches and all that. I want to talk politics. And you, of course, in the last interview, professed that you're an avid Trump supporter. For sure. Nothing wrong with supporting who you support either. Now,
you represent masculinity, man. You know what I'm saying, me?
Okay, but look, before we get into that, because that's a good topic.
Yeah.
But along with being a Trump supporter, I want to know how you feel about Charlie Kirk, his passing, and his connection to the Trump campaign,
Man.
and his ideals. It's very touchy.
Shit, you know what else is touchy?
What's that?
Pedophiles.
This is true.
But one ain't fucking on little kids and fucking little kids up and shit. And one is.
Okay, look. Okay, with Charlie Kirk, though. with Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, you're right, though. Let's go.
Do you think he was an antagonist, a racist, a prejudice? Was he negative? Was he misinformed? Or was
Prejudice, no.
Propagandized in the things that he was saying and doing?
Absolutely was absolutely. See, there's two things you could take with a person who speaks openly and they speaks boldly. You could take it for what it is, or you could take it and say, "Oh, he said this about this, and he got that." And come on, man. Look, bro. First of all, I respect anyone who's willing to show me exactly who they are. That's number one. Right. Number two, prejudice? No. Nah, bro. Just because someone, a white person who's not scared to say the things that they know niggas don't want to hear, that don't make them prejudiced. Prejudiced people have a history of being prejudiced. And us as niggas have to stop acting like we know what prejudice and whole is really is. 3-4 generations ago, 2 generations ago, they know what prejudice. Your mom and them, they dealt with prejudice. Your grandpa and them definitely dealt with prejudice. Us in this generation don't know really what that is. All we know is the stories, and we might have some situations with racial profiling or, you know what I'm saying, or such, you know what I'm saying? But once again, as Negroes, we don't take accountability for the character that we show people that we are.
Yeah.
White people go to Walmart, niggas is fighting. In Walmart, grocery stores, kids establishments, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is fighting at the football games, the Pee Wee football games, and the AAU. They shooting at high school games. How can you blame a culture for being scared of you and just look at the way we kind of do shit in our community? It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like let me leave me for example, right? People expect me to feel some type of way that I look scary or I don't look too pleasant. I know that. I understand that. I don't feel no type of way when people kind of give me a double look like I'm finna eat their kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel no type of way because I am at one with, I'm real about my presentation. That's why it's important for you to get to a space to where you let your character and your actions define you. You feel me? But at the end of the day, we can't blame people for the thoughts they have when it's evidence that gave them the feelings that they have. It's contradictory. If you don't like the narrative, change the story, niggas.
Yeah.
Be different.
So you feel Charlie Kirk was just really just spreading the information and gaining fans? Bro,
Charlie Kirk was making it, he was bringing back the idea that, hey, this is what I believe. What do you believe? Do you know why you believe that? And if that's the case, that's fine. Let's have a conversation about that.
Yeah, you don't necessarily believe he was a negative figure for.
How's that? No, it's not negative. Nothing negative about that. About having your own point of view. It's nothing negative. He didn't attack black people. He just told facts about black people. He never said you niggas ain't shit, ain't gonna be shit. You niggas ain't never created nothing. You niggas ain't. He ain't never do that. It's a difference from attacking people, attacking someone versus telling hard truths. And he just spoke truths. Now you could argue is everything everything point A to point B. If you want to have that argument, fine. You know what I'm saying? But to just say somebody is prejudiced because of their point of view based on what they've seen and the information that's out there, that's ridiculous. When niggas really, most niggas really don't know what real prejudice is, to be honest. Like, and then here's something even more tricky. Nigga, how many times have a yellow nigga been, a dark-skinned nigga been prejudiced against a yellow nigga? I'm in between, and sometimes I feel prejudice in the room with certain people. You feel me? We play the color game amongst our own people.
Yeah.
So who really prejudiced? You could be a whole nigga but have blonde hair, and you gonna get prejudice from niggas, and you a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a red-skinned nigga, and I had blonde hair, nigga, and I was prejudiced on both sides. Yellow niggas acting funny, dark niggas acting funny, act like I ain't one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of you niggas. Maybe a little bit different mix, you know what I'm saying? But I'm one of you niggas. Just like you one of them niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bro, we got to get up out there. See, I think people throw around these labels because you don't have to deal with the facts. When you stamp it with a prejudice label, people just automatically throw out the facts. You know what I'm saying? It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out not to deal with what a person's saying. And if you ain't never had the experience with a motherfucker, how you really know if they racist or not?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like seeing a woman with a big booty and some nice tits and saying, I know that's some good coochie. That don't always be true. You know what I'm saying? It don't always be true, my nigga. We got to stop that. That's pure ignorance.
I feel you. Charlie Kirk definitely spoke a lot on, I wouldn't say a lot, but he had some points because he spoke a lot about everything. So let me not say he just only spoke on that. But Charlie Kirk spoke a lot about black on black violence and the degradation of black culture by black people. So was that a fair assessment by him? Based upon what you're saying, like, yeah, we need to get our shit together?
Yes.
I feel you.
Yes. I mean, and we could, but white people are not the bottom of the barrel as a race in America. We the bottom of the barrel economically. We the bottom of the barrel from a educational standpoint. We the bottom of the barrel. We the one race in America that still can't come together. And so you can't pull the biggest nigga groups in America together and agree on one motherfucking thing. So, yeah, the white people, they got the right to talk about it because at least they can come together. At least.
Yeah, white people gonna tell. They see something wrong, they call the police. They on code. Like, this is what we doing.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just, bro, like at the end of the day, what's the point of being so great if you can't work together to achieve a common goal? What's the point?
Yeah.
And the times that we did work together, the civil rights movement, it made us more dependent on government and less dependent on us as community.
If you were a politician and you had to focus, not even a politician, but if you were just a person saying this is the one area of black American culture that needs to be focused on the most so that they can get to the next level, what would that area be?
Faith.
Faith? Religion? Or just faith?
I mean, religion is just what you practice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Faith is the essence of being. Belief is the essence of being. How can you have a goal if you don't have belief? Something powers something. You know what I'm saying? We have to get back to where morals, ethics, you know what I'm saying? Integrity. We have to get back to that. You know what I'm saying? People, and I use this. I use this as an example, man. Like at the end of the day, if you look at the biggest spiritual religions or movements, it goes back they all have a predicate of some form of 10 commandments.
Something of the sort, yeah.
We need to get back to the basics of how to be godly beings. You could give niggas the money in the world, but the money just gonna empower more fucked up shit. The money only gonna empower more individuality. You know what I'm saying? And that's not what we need as a people. It's funny how people would scream for reparations but not reformation.
I feel you.
You're gonna give an ignorant nigga more money to be more ignorant? How is that the answer or the cure?
That's good for the capitalist economy. It's kind of a good thing they didn't give it then. If that's the case, they haven't given it yet.
And whatever reparation we could have got, they've been giving it to illegals. Look up your state, especially if it's a non-conservative state, or look up your city and see how much funds have been allocated to funding people who ain't been here, whether it's through health care, home care, getting trade schools, whatever. Look how much money is allocated to people who's not even from America.
Yeah, for real.
And here and not supposed to be here. That's where your reparations at, niggas. I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At what point do you think the morals, the values, and the integrity began to be diminishing? What was it? What's the catalyst?
I think the catalyst was the civil rights movement. After the civil rights movement,
So it started back then. So it's not something.
When you altered the family structure, you altered the moral compass. Because a moral compass breaks down to a social construct. You know what I'm saying? The essence of your social construct comes from your moral compass.
Facts.
And I think when you tamper with that, you tamper with the order of things. So, yeah, for me, man, the only thing we could do, man, is get back to that. When we lost that, I think more so we lost ourselves as a people.
No, I agree though. I agree.
You know, even when it comes down to just 20, 30 years, just 15, 20 years ago, niggas wasn't cursing in front of old people like, bitch, say bitch, or you will see an older person be like, oh, excuse my French, man. I ain't see you right there, I'm sorry. You go to a store now, a girl will walk in the store, that bitch, ho, a nigga say bitch, and this nigga shit, bitch, they call each other bitches all goddamn day. Bitch, I was at the store, bitch, I seen this outfit I'm finna get. Bitch, I'm gonna be clean, I'm gonna come back and fuck with this hoe, bitch, I'm gonna fuck that ass up, bitch, where you at? The nigga said bitch 50 times, bro.
I can see that.
But you know, just something as simple as having respect for people around you. You know what I'm saying?
That shows respect for yourself.
You know what I mean? Just that simple example of how far we came off the marker from just being a decent group of people. And it's not everybody, but it's one too many.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just shit like that, bro.
Will it ever get back right? You think it's a possibility? Is it possible?
After the Great Reset.
When is that coming?
Hey man, I don't know.
COVID part 2?
Phone the creator, man. You know what I'm saying?
I feel.
Phone the creator, you know what I'm saying? Tap in, get on this line. You know what I'm saying? Look, but at the end of the day, if you study history, prophetically, before those times, they told you and they showed you in scrolls and tablets and on marbles what was gonna happen. So all you have to do is study history and look at prophecy. If you really want to try to align what times we are in.
Nah, facts, man.